Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us for a conversation. I've got artist Baz Cumberbatch in front of me. Hello.
Oh, aloha.
Aloha, that's right. Aloha is what we're supposed to be saying. I appreciate you making time today. You've got a guitar, so you're strumming gently, helping relax all of us. We want to make sure that everybody knows the person behind the art in the group show and the pop-up, and you've got a lot of art. First, explain to us what it is that people can see by you.
Well, pieces of that come from different types of trees from Mother Nature. So these pieces are without any paint or any stains or any dyes. All the colors that you see, it's all natural, and it's all once upon a time was green. So no two pieces is ever going to be the same. Every piece is absolutely unique. After I make the shapes, you go ahead.
What kind of trees are they?
Mostly banana trees, but I mix it with different type of palm trees, and there's 7 different type of banana trees, and there's several different types of palm trees with other different flowers that can dry hard enough that people does not pay attention to. But there is lots of different colors, and it's like the forces of nature that's right there in front of naked eyes, and we don't pay attention to it. Most people don't.
And so the different colors are not because you're painting the wood, that's the actual grains of the wood.
That's the actual grains of the wood. Some will be like mountain pieces, like this piece right here.
Oh, wow.
See, this piece is one of the mountain. This is what I would use as one as a mountain piece. And then here's the next piece right here. So no two pieces will ever be the same. I can start building a scene right in front of your eyes right here. See that?
Nice.
So no two pieces ever the same. That's just the mountain scenes. What I build the mountain pieces from.
Beautiful. And you shape some of your pieces they look like surfboards, some are hearts. You cut them all out.
I make the shapes. I make the shapes like, for instance, this is a heart right here that was walking on the back, look like that, and get it on plywood. And then I put this is all from different type of banana trees right here. So this heart right here.
Oh, that's beautiful. And right now, the big difference is you can't go and forage all of that. You're here in Evanston. So Did you come home with suitcases full of it when you
were? Yes, absolutely, yes. That is a yes right there. I was coming with suitcases, never knowing if I would get, I never know when I come here, I didn't know what was going to happen if, because of the influenza stuff, I decided I was going to spend the influenza here. Spend the time here with my sweetheart, which is Amy, she's right here. So instead of spending the influenza at the time, I couldn't do anything what I would normally do on Maui. So I decided I'm going to come here and do influenza right here. And this is all influenza work.
And right now, you're also, for people who want to see your work in person, they can go by Gigio's. You've got a big display in the storefront windows there.
Yeah, downtown.
And then you were also in the Museum of Science and Industry annual Black Expression show. Congratulations.
Thank you. But that was a good appreciation, and I'm really proud of myself that I was part of that.
Yeah, and the piece was huge. I've seen pictures of you next to it, and it's just such a beautiful piece. And so you're here, you're between Maui and you're between Evanston. You seem to be uploading and sharing a ton of process videos where people can see how you make. Are you really, really busy right now? Do you find yourself inspired and making?
Absolutely, because there's so much different things going on in the world. I just find ways that I normally find that I would get away and do things that would keep expressing my free will of just keep doing what is good and keep using. Yeah, like I always say, do it with heart. And if you can do it with heart, it would always spread. Something good would always spread once it's come from the heart. And when you're doing it with your heart, that's how I kind of like that's my motive by doing things with heart, doing things that are good, doing things that are peaceful, and that's what we need in the world today. Just same old peace.
We need art in the world today. We need peace in the world today, and beauty in the world today. So you right now mentioned that you're working on sailboats.
Sailboats, yeah, making some sailboats. Like there's an island where I come from called Beckway. There's a tradition where they make sailboats, and annually they would have like a regatta, and then the guys would make their own sailboat, put it in the water, and then it would sail to go to one side of the ocean, like say about 200 feet, and then you can turn it around, and the first one get back to the beach wins the race. So that's kind of something that I'm kind of looking forward to and share in on the lake.
You're like a sailboat that you can physically get in, or one behind you?
Yeah, no, one, hold this. Go right here. Yeah,
Hold on. I love when the artists go and get, oh, wow. Oh, that's beautiful.
See? So this, you can put it underwater, and it will sail just like a regular sailboat underwater. It's got a key, it's got the rudder, and then it's got a keel, so this will keep it in balance. So if you put this underwater, it's going to sail.
Oh, that's
when
beautiful.
The wind hits it.
And you're making those, that's what's occupying most of your time right now.
Most of my time right now. This is the newest thing that I find to do because the lake inspires all this. Once it's I come from a little sailing place, you learn to sail a boat or drive a boat or build a boat or something to do with a boat before you learn to do anything else. It's a little island called Degliantoni. And it's a tradition too. It's like a carpenter thing. It's the way you learn carpenter as a kid. So most of the little kids, you'll find them making their own sailboat kind of looking like that.
That's so fantastic. I love that. I love how busy you are. Can you tell me how you're doing without seeing so many humans? Are you enjoying the break? Are you on a computer all day long? How is this going for you?
This is my time on the computer. I don't really do anything on the computer. In the morning, I will play my guitar. And right now, I'll be making guitars, so I'll make shapes, and then I'll make hearts, and now I'm making the sailboat. So the last 2 months, 2.5 months, that's what I've been doing. Lately, I've been starting to decide, well, I can go out, I can go to Home Depot, I can go to Ace without worrying too much. I just put a mask on, and then I can get in the garage and I can turn it my studio, wherever in the house, I can turn it into my studio. And that's really inspiring, right? To have a place where I can still do what I do, but never mind, I can't be selling it every day to be interacting every day with everyday people. That's what I miss, but I'm totally fine with this. I say I take like a break and try to keep my mind at ease and try to stay at ease. Just like it's not really a problem. It's just like you say, it's like a break.
It's a little break, and you're staying very busy.
Yeah.
Who is it that inspires you in art? Are you inspired by people from your past, artists who you're paying attention to now? Who inspires you?
Definitely, I would say that I always like to say, when I study myself, when I check myself, I would say I was born to be an artist because of my grandfather and my father and my mother and her parents, or my grandparents and my parents. They kind of like is what they used to do, is what I find myself doing right now. So I would say I was like I was kind of like, it was like my inspiration. And different to that, for spiritual reasons, I like Rastafari, and if you listen to Bob Marley, you would have a meaning about everything that's happening today, about the song called Wa. It's a song called Wa by Bob Marley. The whole universe needs to listen to it, all who have ears.
And you say you have a family of artists. Do you have a heritage of making the same kind of art, or is your art different than the kind of art that your parents and grandparents were making?
It's totally different. It's totally different. The kind of art my dad used to make real guitars that you can play. And he used to build houses as a carpenter, and his dad used to make sailboats before that.
Okay, so there's a little bit of lineage art, but can you show us one of the guitars behind you?
What's that?
Can you show us one of the guitars?
Yeah, there's two right here. This one is like a classical, so have them like that.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you're showing us this. Literally,
the shape of a guitar with the art on top of it.
Beautiful.
There's the next one right here. So this is the other one right here.
Nice.
This is from a Fender shape, a Fender style.
Excellent. Well, Baz, I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so much for your time today. I hope this was fun.
It was fun. This is fun. We got smiles and we get to see each other and talk and chat.
We get to see each other, talk and chat. I wish you much productivity and peace. And I appreciate so much that Amy introduced us so that you can be a part of the Evanston Made group of artists.
Proud part of that. I'm proud to be part of that, and I'm happy to be here making and creative art, and I'm looking forward for the launching of the sailboat and what I have in mind to do with the sailboat.
Nice. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.